Well, hello, and welcome to episode 12 of my Little Author Commentaries. This week we'll be taking a more in-depth look at Chapter 8, which is entitled Night Fright, in which Heather finally meets Dr. Price and joins the team. The opening of Chapter 8 might seem like an overly big reveal to a character like Heather Lightly, but it was always my intention to make her a valuable addition to the team, so to speak, and I had no qualms about revealing some of Price's more fantastic inventions to her so quickly. Plus, the manner of introducing the I-8 was too good an opportunity to miss for a great set action piece, using more real-life locations from my home village of Great Chisel. Chapter 8 also introduces more recurring characters, a chance for Heather to infiltrate a national security organisation, and climaxes with an exciting, breathtaking chase on the Thames with a little splash of humour. As I've stated before, my inspiration for the style of writing Price World is very much the action-adventure stories serialised on TV and radio, popular when I was a youngster. A daring escape, a cliffhanger of an ending, and the action frozen mid-leap to the voiceover of Tune In next week. I'd like to share an excerpt from Chapter 8 with you now, if I may. The next second they were soaring upwards in a heart-stopping arc, a faint bluish trail following them. We're, began Heather. Flying, finished May helpfully. Taking a moment to take in the car's interior displays and the starry sky outside the windows, she finally asked, "Where are you taking me?" "Well, not far," said May. "We're going to call on the car's owner. He has some more important matters to discuss with you." As if reading her thoughts, May continued, "I did have a very enjoyable evening, but my friend thought you might refuse an open invitation and run straight to your editor instead. For reasons which will soon become clear, you'll understand why we wished to avoid that." The car continued its wide arc and started descending back towards the cornfields, before wind turbines in the near distance. "Sorry, this may get a little bumpy. It's only my second landing." "When was the first?" she asked, trying not to sound worried. "When I arrived at the pub this evening," Mate replied a little sheepishly. The ground was now rushing upwards as Mate levelled their descent and touched a small icon on the centre screen. Instantly a row of blue neons lit up ahead of them, and a heads-up display appeared on the car's windscreen, showing a small rectangle with arrows pointing outwards in each direction. As they got closer, the rectangle became a series of cascading rectangles, through which they seemed to fly, the centre line guiding them down perfectly towards the row of blue neons. As they passed through the last rectangle, there was a soft thud, and Heather felt the wheels touch the ground as the car behaved more like a car, and Mate steered it towards the old barn. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Who was chasing Adam and Heather in London, and where was Mate? You'll have to read Chapter 9 to find out. Now it's time for your feedback. One or two of you have commented on the lack of author commentaries since last October, that's 2024. Well, firstly, my day job gets seasonally manic from the end of October right up to Christmas Eve, and I'm literally working 7 days a week. So there simply wasn't the time to sit and spend a day crafting and filming a commentary episode. Then New Year's Day, I was poorly and administered to hospital on the 5th for emergency abdominal surgery. 2 weeks in hospital, under the always excellent care of our wonderful NHS, and a further 2 weeks rest at home. During which time I was able to submit the sequel to Price World, that's Price Polestar with 2 R's, to Amazon for approval, and I'm just waiting on cover artwork to press the big red publish button. Thank you to everyone who got in touch directly or via social media to express their concerns and best wishes for my speedy recovery, and thank you again to all the staff at Stepping Hill Hospital. Just the one recurring question on the sequel's availability. As I said, Price Polestar has already been submitted and approved by Amazon, and is just waiting for the cover artwork to be completed and uploaded. Both the ebook and paperback versions are going to be available at the same time, rather than a gap between ebook and paperback as there was with Price World. Remember, you can leave a question for me in the comments section of this video, via my social media, or directly on the Price World Novel website. That's priceworldnovel.co.uk. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with Amy and commentary on Chapter 9 of Price World. So it just remains for me to thank you for joining me today, and until next time, remember, keep writing. Bye.